Before people hear your ideas, they hear your energy, your tone, your voice. And within seconds, people decide how confident you are. Not based on your words, but how you say them. Now here's the truth. Confidence is not loudness, it's certainty, calmness, control. Now imagine this. Two people say the same sentence. One speaks nervously, fast, unclear. The other speaks slowly, clearly, calmly. Who sounds more confident? The second one. Now here's the shift. Confidence is communicated through your voice, your posture, your presence. Now think about this. Why do people speak nervously? Because they fear judgment, rejection, embarrassment. Now imagine this. You speak while worrying about what others think. Your voice shakes, your mind races. That destroys confidence. Now here's the truth. Confidence grows when focus leaves yourself. Now imagine this. Instead of thinking, how do I sound? You think, how can I communicate clearly? That changes everything. Now here's something powerful. Your breathing affects your voice. Now imagine this. You are nervous. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your voice becomes weak. Now imagine the opposite. Slow breathing, relaxed body. Your voice becomes stronger. Now here's the shift. Control your body and your voice follows. Now let's go deeper. Most people rush when speaking because they fear silence. Now imagine you slow down. You pause. That creates authority. Now here's the truth. Calm speech creates confidence. Fast speech creates anxiety. Now imagine you speak clearly with intention. That builds presence. Now here's something deeper. Eye contact changes confidence. Now imagine this. You avoid eye contact. You look uncertain. Now imagine the opposite. Steady eye contact, relaxed posture. That creates confidence. Now here's the truth. Your body speaks before you do. Now imagine this. You stand tall, shoulders relaxed, voice calm. That changes how people see you. Now let's go further. You must stop overthinking your words, because overthinking creates hesitation. Now imagine you trust yourself. You speak naturally. That builds flow. Now here's something powerful. Confidence comes from repetition, not perfection. Now imagine you practice speaking daily. That builds comfort. Now here's the truth. Confidence is a skill, not a personality trait. Now imagine you improve gradually. That builds belief. Now here's something deeper. You must accept mistakes because fear of mistakes destroys confidence. Now imagine you speak imperfectly, but calmly. That still creates strength. Now here's the truth. People remember confidence, not perfect words. Now imagine this version of you. You speak clearly. You stay calm. You don't rush. You trust your voice. That version is powerful because now your voice reflects confidence. Now here's the final realization. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you practice.
Now let's build it. Because confidence is not magic. It's a system, a set of habits, small behaviors repeated consistently. So let's make it practical, step by step. Now imagine this. You are about to speak. Most people panic. Their mind races. Their body tightens. So first, you calm your body. That's step one. Control your breathing, because breath controls voice. Now imagine this. Before speaking, you take one slow, deep breath. That relaxes your nervous system. Your voice becomes steadier. Now step two. Slow down your speech, because rushing signals nervousness. Now imagine this. You speak slowly, clearly, with pauses. That creates authority. Now here's the truth. Confident people are not afraid of silence. Now, step 3. Lower your tone slightly, because calm tone creates strength. Now imagine this. You don't force your voice, you relax it. That creates confidence. Now, step 4. Maintain eye contact, not aggressively, calmly. Now imagine this. You look at people while speaking. That builds presence. Now, step 5. Use pauses intentionally, because pauses create control. Now imagine this. You finish a sentence. You pause. That creates impact. Now, step 6. Stop apologizing unnecessarily, because over-apologizing weakens confidence. Now imagine this. Instead of saying, "Sorry, this may sound stupid," you simply speak. That builds authority. Now, step 7. Speak with clear intention, because unclear speech creates uncertainty. Now imagine this. You know your point. You say it directly. That creates confidence. Now, step 8. Relax your body posture, because tension affects your voice. Now imagine this. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. That creates calm energy. Now, step 9. Practice speaking daily, because repetition builds confidence. Now imagine this. You talk more. You practice more. That builds comfort. Now, step 10. Stop fearing mistakes, because fear creates hesitation. Now imagine this. You accept imperfection. You continue speaking. That builds confidence. Now let's go deeper. You must stop focusing on yourself, because self-focus creates anxiety. Now imagine this. Instead of thinking, "How do I sound?" you think, "How can I help communicate clearly?" That reduces fear. Now here's something powerful. Confidence grows through action, not waiting. Now imagine this. You speak even when nervous. That builds courage. Now here's the truth. Courage creates confidence. Now let's go further. You must practice calmness under pressure, because pressure reveals confidence level. Now imagine this. You stay calm while speaking. That creates strength. Now here's something deeper. You must trust your voice, because doubt weakens communication. Now imagine this. You speak with certainty. That changes how people respond. Now here's the truth. People respond to energy, not just words. Now imagine this version of you. You speak clearly. You pause confidently. You maintain eye contact. You stay relaxed. That version is powerful, because now your voice commands attention. Now here's the final shift. Stop trying to sound confident. Start practicing confident behaviors, because behavior creates confidence.
Let's go deeper. Because confidence is not really about speaking. It's about identity, what you believe about yourself. Because before you speak, your mind already decides how confident you feel. Now here's the truth. Most people are not afraid of speaking. They're afraid of judgment, rejection, embarrassment. Now imagine this. You speak, but inside your mind you think, "What if they judge me? What if I sound stupid?" That fear changes your voice. Now here's the shift. Confidence grows when you stop seeking approval. Now imagine this. You stop trying to impress everyone. You focus on expressing yourself clearly. That creates freedom. Now here's something powerful. Fear comes from overthinking yourself. Now imagine this. You become hyper-aware of your voice, your face, your mistakes. That creates anxiety. Now here's the truth. People notice your energy more than your flaws. Now imagine this version of you. You speak calmly, even imperfectly. That still sounds confident. Now let's go deeper. Confidence is built through evidence. Now imagine this. You speak once, you survive. That creates proof. Now repeat that daily. That builds belief. Now here's something deeper. Your brain learns from repetition. Now imagine this. You avoid speaking. Your brain learns speaking is dangerous. Now imagine the opposite. You speak regularly. Your brain learns speaking is safe. That builds confidence. Now here's the truth. Avoidance strengthens fear. Action weakens it. Now imagine this. You speak despite nervousness. That builds courage. Now here's something powerful. Confidence is emotional control. Now imagine this. You feel nervous, but you stay calm externally. That builds strength. Now here's the shift. Stop waiting to feel confident. Act confident first. Now imagine this. You stand tall, you speak slowly, you maintain eye contact, even before confidence fully exists. That changes your identity. Now here's something deeper. Identity shapes communication. Now imagine this. If you believe, I'm awkward, you act awkward. If you believe, I communicate clearly, you act differently. Now here's the shift. Change your identity. Now imagine this. You say, I am calm. I speak clearly. I communicate with confidence. Now act like it. Daily. That becomes real. Now here's something powerful. Your internal voice shapes your external voice. Now imagine this. You speak positively to yourself. That builds certainty. Now here's the truth. Self-respect creates confidence. Now imagine this. You value yourself. That changes how you speak. Now let's go further. You must stop comparing yourself because comparison destroys confidence. Now imagine this. You focus on your progress, not others. That builds peace. Now here's something deeper. Confidence grows through competence. Now imagine this. You prepare, you practice. That builds certainty. Now here's the truth. Preparation reduces fear. Now imagine this. You know your topic. You trust yourself. That builds confidence. Now let's go deeper. You must accept imperfection because perfectionism creates hesitation. Now imagine this. You make a mistake but continue calmly. That still creates authority. Now here's something powerful. People trust calm energy, not perfect words. Now imagine this version of you. You speak calmly, you trust yourself, you don't fear judgment, you communicate clearly. That version is powerful because now your confidence comes from within. Now here's the final realization. Confidence is not something people give you, it's something you build yourself. There is a level where confidence is felt before you even speak. People notice your presence, your calmness, your energy. That level is communication mastery. And it's not about speaking louder, it's about speaking with certainty. Now here's the truth. Presence is power. Now imagine this. Two people enter a room. One looks nervous, restless, uncertain. The other stays calm, relaxed, grounded. Who feels more powerful? The second one. Now here's the shift. Confidence is communicated through stillness, not tension. Now let's go deeper. You must control your energy because your energy affects your voice. Now imagine this. You are calm internally. Your words become stronger. Now here's something powerful. Strong communication starts with silence. Now imagine this. You are not afraid to pause. You are not afraid of silence. That creates authority. Now here's the truth. Calm communicators trust silence. Now imagine this. You speak slower, with intention. That creates impact. Now let's go further. You must eliminate unnecessary words because nervous people over-explain. Now imagine this. You say less, but clearly. That creates strength. Now here's something deeper. Confident communication is direct. Now imagine this. You say what you mean without hesitation. That builds authority. Now here's the truth. Clarity creates confidence. Now let's go deeper. You must control your body language because body language speaks constantly. Now imagine this. Relaxed posture, steady eye contact, calm facial expression. That creates presence. Now here's something powerful. You must slow your movements because rushed movement signals anxiety. Now imagine this. You move calmly, deliberately. That creates control. Now let's go further. You must stay emotionally steady while speaking because emotional reactions weaken communication. Now imagine this. Someone disagrees with you, but you stay calm. That creates power. Now here's the truth. Emotional control
increases confidence. Now let's go deeper. You must learn to hold attention because powerful communicators guide focus. Now imagine this. You pause before important points. You emphasize key words. That creates engagement. Now here's something powerful. Tone matters more than words. Now imagine this. You speak with certainty. People feel it. Now here's the truth. Confidence is emotional energy, not just language. Now let's go further. You must trust silence because silence creates impact. Now imagine this. You pause after speaking. That creates authority. Now here's something deeper. You must stop fearing judgment because fear weakens presence. Now imagine this. You speak freely without needing approval. That creates confidence. Now here's the truth. Neediness destroys authority. Now imagine this. You value your voice. That changes your energy. Now let's go deeper. You must train under pressure because pressure reveals communication skill. Now imagine this. You stay calm in difficult conversations. That builds mastery. Now here's something powerful. Calm confidence is rare, and rare energy attracts attention. Now imagine this version of you. You walk calmly, you speak clearly, you pause confidently, you hold eye contact, you stay grounded. That version is powerful because now your presence speaks before your words do. Now here's the final shift. Stop trying to sound impressive. Start becoming calm, clear, and certain. Because real confidence doesn't force attention, it naturally commands it.
At some point, you have to stop hiding your voice. Stop shrinking yourself. Stop speaking with fear. Because the truth is, your voice affects your life more than you realize. Your relationships, your opportunities, your presence, your future. Now think about this. How many times did you stay silent when you wanted to speak? How many opportunities did fear steal from you? Not because you lacked ability, but because you lacked confidence. Now here's the truth. Confidence is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming comfortable being yourself. Now imagine this. You stop pretending. You stop overthinking. You simply express yourself clearly. That creates freedom. Now here's the shift. Stop trying to sound perfect. Start trying to sound real, because people connect with certainty, not perfection. Now let's be real. You will still feel nervous sometimes. Your heart may race, your hands may shake. That's normal. But confidence is not the absence of fear. It's action despite fear. Now imagine this. You feel nervous, but you speak anyway. That builds courage. Now multiply that daily. That creates transformation. Now here's something powerful. Every time you speak confidently, you strengthen your identity. Now imagine this. You keep showing up. You keep practicing. That builds belief. Now here's the truth. Your confidence grows through evidence, not imagination. Now imagine this. You survive difficult conversations. You handle pressure. That builds certainty. Now here's something deeper. Your voice reflects your self-worth. Now imagine this. You value yourself. That changes how you speak. Now here's the shift. Stop speaking like you need permission. Speak like your voice matters, because it does. Now here's the truth. The world responds differently to confident energy. Now imagine this. You speak calmly, clearly, with certainty. People listen differently. Now here's something powerful. Confidence is built in repetition, not one moment. Now imagine this. You practice daily. You improve gradually. That creates mastery. Now here's the deeper truth. You don't need everyone to approve of you. You need to trust yourself. Now imagine this. You stop chasing validation. You focus on communication. That creates peace. Now here's the truth. The moment you stop fearing judgment, your confidence rises. Now imagine this version of you. You walk with calmness. You speak with clarity. You maintain eye contact. You trust your voice. That version is powerful because now you are no longer hiding yourself. Now here's the final shift. Stop asking, how do I sound confident? Start asking, how do I become calm and certain? Because confidence is the result of inner certainty. Now here's the final realization. Your voice shows your confidence level. So train it, strengthen it, trust it, and speak like you matter. Because you do.